Hello and thank you for tuning in to BTW21 News on this Thursday. I'm Dustin Staples filling in for Louis Chimero. We hope you've had a good day so far. Despite the weather being a little gloomy out there, there's some rain chances. It's moving in as we're speaking to you right now, and there is expected to be a very chilly weekend ahead. There's a lot more coming up in the full forecast. But we do begin with where state police responded to 3 separate vehicle crashes within the past hour on Wednesday, and we begin with one that took place on Red Level Plant Road in Henry County. An 18-wheeler carrying feed overturned on Red Level Plant Road as it was headed to Performance Livestock and Feed. Emergency crews were called to the scene around 5 p.m. on Wednesday. The Ridgeway Volunteer Fire Department and Virginia State Police responded. We are told that the driver of the 18-wheeler was not hurt. It took several hours to clear the scene. State Police is investigating. Switching gears now to Martinsville City, where they are reassessing their recent reviews that were sent out. The City of Martinsville property owners should soon receive notices that the real property has been reassessed on a required by state law. Reassessment notices were mailed on January the 9th. Assessors and the Commissioner of the Revenue Office reassesses all city performances every 2 years. The purpose of the reassessment is to equivalate assesses for a fair market value to all properties within the city. This does not mean that every property in the city will not have the same value, but the similar properties will have similar values based on the market trends in the real estate market over the past 2 years since the last reassessment. This uniformity in the assessment process ensures that when City Council sets their tax rate as part of their annual budget processes, the tax burden is evenly distributed within the locality. Assessors do not create the value of the property. People establish the value of property by buying and selling real estate in the marketplace. The assessor analyzes these transactions along with replacement cost, income that a property may generate, property dispersion, and location in order to arrive at a fair market value of the property. The reassessment notice is not a tax increase, which is clearly stated on the notice. Only City Council has the authority to set tax rates. City administrations will utilize the reassessment values in creating the annual budget. Hearings on the tax rate will be scheduled after the city manager presents the annual budget. Notice of the public hearing on that real estate tax rate will be advertised in the local media 30 days prior to the hearing date. Reassessment information is available on the city's website or by contacting the real estate assessors. If property owners feel the reassessment value does not reflect the true value market of the property, they are encouraged to take advantage of the review period, which will take place from January 17th through February 28th, to schedule an appointment with their assessors to review the reassessment. Reassessment values will not be finalized until the Board of Equalization completes its review by May 15th, 2023. The reassessment values will be in the values that real estate tax bills that are due on December 5th, 2023 will be based. So again, you have a little time to make sure you get that all figured out. Now we're to a second crash that took place in the horse pasture community on Route 58. At least one person was hurt when 2 vehicles crashed on Route 58 near the Horse Pasture Volunteer Fire Department. This crash happened Wednesday around 5:30 p.m. on AL Philpott Highway at the intersection of Soapstone Road in the Horse Pasture District. We understand the female of the driver of the white GMC pickup was taken to the hospital by the Henry County Department of Public Safety. The driver of the other vehicle involved, a Nissan Rogue, was not hurt, thankfully. The Horse Pasture Volunteer Fire Department of the Virginia State Police responded, and the State Police is currently investigating. And we're going to continue to move in the city of Martinsville, where another crash took place on Commonwealth Boulevard Wednesday evening. A crash on Commonwealth Boulevard in front of Applebee's in Martinsville caused delays Wednesday. The Martinsville Police Department and the Martinsville Fire and EMS were called to Commonwealth Boulevard for the 2-vehicle crash involving a white Kia minivan and a white Chevy pickup truck. At least one person was reported injured. City police are investigating the crash. And finally, Martinsville City Police will be getting a new partnership here soon. Martinsville City Police Department will be partnering with the Virginia State Police as a part of Governor Glenn Youngkin's invitation Operation Bold Blue Line. Launched on Monday, the operation is a sustained effort to comprehensively address the challenge of reducing violent crimes to make communities safer. As a part of the invite, the Martinsville City Police Department was awarded $568,906 for equipment to develop a real-time crime center, forensic science equipment to aid in criminal investigations, equipment to aid in police response, and equipment to increase officer safety. Residents will also notice an increase of Virginia State Police troopers to assist in traffic safety. We are excited for not only this partnership with our friends at the Virginia State Police, but also for the prospect of making Martinsville even safer, said Chief Rob Fincher. All righty, that was a lot of news right there in a short amount of time, but don't go anywhere. I've got your complete forecast coming up next.
Hi, Barry Nelson at Nelson Ford at Action Corner. We've got an 18 Shelby Mustang, got the little snake, got 30,000 miles, and I mean, it's a horse. So come ride that horse at Nelson Ford. You want a deal? We got a 2022 Bronco, the big Bronco, Big Ben edition, hard top. This baby only got 2,000 miles and get you a deal. Want a deal? We got a 2022 Mazda CX-9 Touring. That's the best one. And as I say, pretty red with only 6,000 miles. Come get it here at Nelson Ford. Got a 2021 Subaru Ascent Premium, only 8,500 miles. Local trade, come see us at Nelson Ford. Got a 2021 F-150 Limited with 20,000 miles. Local trade, it's a beautiful truck, come get it. I want to show you a legal sports car. This baby's got 760 horsepower. That's more horsepower than my race cars have got. Come see it at Nelson Ford. And we had to win the lottery to be able to get this car. So come by and see it. Hopefully you'd want to buy it, but come by and see us at Nelson Ford. And Merry Christmas to everybody, where everybody knows cars cost less.
Are you looking for a realtor? One that is hardworking, honest, and knows the area? Also, willing to respond to phone calls and answer texts and emails on a timely fashion? Look no further. My name is Cameron Kolinsky. I'm a proud agent with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate, serving Patrick, Henry, Martinsville, and surrounding counties. I have experience with clients dealing in land, residential, and commercial listings. My top priority is customer satisfaction and making sure that my clients' needs and wants are met. Consider it sold with Cameron Kolinsky, Realtor with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate.
Hey, come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care. We're located at 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. Our telephone number is 276-634-0010. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do offer time slots now, so you can call us and get that scheduled so you will not have to wait. Don't forget to come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care, 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. 276-634-0010. Call us to get your time slot booked.
All right, folks, welcome back here. We thank you so very much for continuing sticking around with your local weather forecast. And we have seen a very nice week with sunshine. And unfortunately, as we end the work week, at least today anyway, we're going to see rain and showers on Thursday. So keep in mind, this is Thursday's rain right there as well. We'll see a high percentage of it all both through 8 and 11 p.m. this evening. So if you're doing any plans tonight, do know you're going to definitely need that rain gear. Temperatures are going to actually go in the opposite direction, warming up in the 50s. So we'll go from 53, then we'll go up to 55. We'll go down to 53 again. What's happening with this, we do have a little bit of uptick in the humidity that is going to be in effect for us. So if you are doing anything out and about tonight, I would advise you to have a date scheduled indoors elsewhere, or if you're doing whatever you're going to be doing tonight, just do know you're going to need the umbrella and jacket and the poncho with you, because we're going to be seeing some heavy rain. Some of this could be falling heavily at times, so do know we are not expecting any flash flooding, but do expect that we could see some ponding of water in aerial areas that typically do see those ponding of water take place. Like again, if you live along a creek or stream, just kind of keep an eye on it, but I'm not expecting any significant flooding in our hometown. So that'll be the good news for that. And again, our temperature-wise for tonight, temperatures are going to be getting down, yes, in the 40s, a lot colder or chillier, we'll call it that. Again, heavy rain showers and storms will be out there later on. Now, something you are going to notice by the midnight hour, we're going to still be contending with the heavy rain showers. That will most likely persist to about maybe 2, 3, 3:30, 4 in the morning. Majority of everybody will see rain showers out of our area during the overnight hours. So again, as you are heading to school and work tomorrow morning, you see you're waking up 38 Ferrum, as well as in Oak Level, there we go, in Ararat and Stewart, 36 in Woolwan, 40 both Martinsville and Boone's Mill. So 2 warm spots on the map there. Ridgeway clicking in at 39 degrees as you are doing anything. Now, do note you may see some fog in the morning, but I'm not expecting this to be a widespread issue. So those areas that typically do see those valley parks. So again, if you live, let's say in the Spencer horse pasture community over there, right along the Blue Ridge Airport, you may see some fog develop, but elsewhere along those river valleys and streams and creeks, you may see some fog too. Once we get the sun tomorrow morning after our sunrise, we'll most likely see those temperatures get cooler and not warm up as much. Now, we will get out of the 30s, but I'm not expecting a humongous warm up. But again, cold overnight, because the last, or at least to say Thursday morning wasn't that bad. But again, the last several mornings we were in the 20s. And so I'm not expecting to use the this frost scraper, ice scraper, that is what it is. So again, no expecting widespread frost, but I do expect a light patchy fog early in the morning hours, and then by the early morning, say after 9, 10 o'clock, most of that will be burned off, and then you'll be left with plenty of sunny skies. So if you're doing your thing on Friday, of course, I would highly recommend you doing indoor activities for Friday. We're going to take a look at our ratings forecast here, and I was nice enough, just for the heck of it, I gave you a 4. Hey, I didn't give you a 1 like I did the other day. So do know that our temperatures are going to be pretty mild, or cooler, excuse me. It's going to actually feel pretty seasonable, because the last several days, you know, we've been stuck in the 50s, and that is not really where we need to be for this time of the year. And however, though, if you do see my little tie here, it's got little snowflakes on it, reminding you this is still winter. High 48 degrees is pretty winter-like, to say the least. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds out there. You're doing your things. We'll see a morning sunrise at 7:31. So again, some areas may wake up to some morning fog. They will quickly dissipate. Now, something that's probably catching your eye right down there is that wind. The high wind, we're going to begin to see wind moving on in for us right on northwest breezes coming in out of the mountains. They're going to be actually seeing snow back towards Floyd Mountain, going towards Pilot, making your way towards Blacksburg, outside of Parisburg, the northern Highland County. So if you have folks that live here, Pocahontas, Greenberg County, or if you've been up towards the Omni Homestead Resort there in Hot Springs, they're expecting some snow showers. But again, if you're making your way closer to the Mount Airy, North Carolina, down there, mountains, they could pick up several inches of snow. No snow for us, and again, if you're lucky, you may see a few flurries at best. That is going towards Patrick County and northern Franklin County, where parts of Roanoke County could also see a few snow flurries as well. Nothing to be concerned, but again, we could see some wind gusts coming out of that 30 to 40 miles per hour. So if you do have any outdoor things tomorrow, or, you know, better yet, if you still have those Christmas inflatables up, I would advise you to get those down as quick as you can, because a lot of you all like to keep that. You know, I love Christmas, but, you know, personally, I think we have to start closing up about mid-January. But again, I'm not trying to start any arguments here, just saying, careful. You know, as I do have a tendency of saying things I need to be carefully saying. Anyway, I digress on that matter. But if you're moving elsewhere across any of our hometowns there, you know, beautiful that was Philpott Lake you saw back there. But it's not going to look like summer. It's going to definitely feel like winter for sure. That's why I put on there winter-like temperatures. And yes, there's a lot going on our icon. We have a mix of sun and clouds. It's going to be windy. Gusty winds, again, up to 30-40 is possible. 45 Boones Mill, same story in Ferrum and Stewart. 47 Ridgeway, 48 here in the city, 46 Oak Level, 44 there in Ararat, and coming in at 46 degrees is in Rocky Mount, and 42 in Woolwine. So, of course, that is a lot cooler up there just because they are in a more of a mountainous range kind of deal. They're going to most likely see those temperatures slowly remain colder than where they need to be for the time of the month. But again, this is pretty average if you can imagine this. So again, we're not expecting any freezing temperatures tomorrow, but just do know that the wind chill is out there. We're not going to be seeing like Christmas cold, but it's going to definitely feel like winter in January. And a lot of you do know that this is a very extended holiday for a lot of you all, especially our government offices. We will, like I said earlier on our newscast, you do want to quickly remind you that then it's a 3-day weekend for most of you. So you got Monday off in observance of the Martin Luther King holiday. But again, you see here, for starting our weekend, mid-40s for everybody, and you make your way up towards wherever you're going tomorrow, it is going to be cold, it's going to be chilly, partly to mostly sunny skies. And like I said, yes, that graphic is kind of interesting because when I was making this that in the computer system today, it was very finicky, and so I had to get a little creative on my side to put a little mix of sunny clouds out there, or else you just kind of see it more so like that, and you would see like, what the heck are those little blibbles right there? That's actually leaves on there. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, generally in the fall we get windy conditions, and the leaves do have a tendency of falling off the trees there. 43 is your forecast high for Saturday, so if you're doing anything, maybe college kids, hint, hint, heading back, especially to our friends in the New River Valley there at Radford University and Blacksburg, do expect some chilly conditions traveling. Stay safe on the interstates, by the way, if you do travel on those. A mix of sun and clouds on Sunday. We're coming in at 54 degrees as we make our way towards Sunday night into Monday. If you're doing any services or anything out there on Monday, if you're participating in that, I think we're going to be heading to something out there, so stay tuned. Luis, of course, he'll be with you on the Martin Luther King events, keeping you updated on that. Mix of sun and clouds. Not as cold though. So in the morning, we're going to come in at 24. Definitely, if you need the ice scrape, you're heading anything, we'll have a 55 high there with a mix of sun and clouds. We do see another storm system moving in late Monday, going into Tuesday. That'll bring rain chances, and then things are looking very interesting as we make our way towards the end of this month. Right now, we'll see what that holds for, whether it's snow or is it more rain. We shall see what is in the cards. Just stick around. We have a lot more great local programming coming up next.
Hi, my name is Dr. Capers Zentmeyer here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. It's our goal to create wellness in all areas of life. Here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic, we are a neurologically based, state-of-the-art facility in the beautiful Martinsville-Henry County area. With our technique and our technology, we're able to get down to the root cause of any health concerns you may have and then correct them from inside out. We'd love for you to come by and check us out. We take care of personal injuries, car accidents, pregnant women, babies, and people of all ages. We love serving families through the principle of chiropractic care. So come on down to Zentmeyer Chiropractic, where we can help you remain in health as a lifestyle for a lifetime. So please come see us here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. We are located here on the corner of Kings Mountain Road and Virginia Avenue. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville, Virginia, and our phone number is 276-647-5555.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard-earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued. And we want you as a family to go home and say, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
I am getting so hot, I won't take my clothes off.
Pete, why are you dancing naked again?
'Cause it's hot in here.
It's hot in here because you won't turn the heat down.
We get such a good deal on propane from up there at PVT Express, we never got to turn the heat down.
Well, you should, and you need to put your clothes back on.
PVT Express now has Propane Express. You don't have to wait in line or even go inside with their pay window. For the best prices on propane, it's PVT Express, 608 Stoltz Road in Martinsville.
Parents have one main question. Is the COVID vaccine safe for their child?
Yes, it is. More than 9,000 babies and children under the age of 5 participated in the trials, and there were no new safety concerns.
And more than 10 million kids ages 5 to 11 have already been vaccinated against COVID. And I think that's simply amazing.
Welcome back to Martinsville, Henry County Southside's #1 newscast. I'm Dustin Staples. We're going to turn things over now to our Apex Bail Bond report for Martinsville, Henry County.
Ricardo Calindres, 24 of Collinsville, Virginia, charged with child abuse and neglect serious injury. Barry Woods, 67 of Collinsville, Virginia, charged with intoxication in public. John Rakes, 40, charged with trespassing after being forbidden to do so. Jay Griffith, 29 of Bassett, Virginia, charged with abduct by force, deception, etc. without justification, and simple assault. Shirley Pritchett, 58 of Axton, Virginia, charged with simple assault. Benjamin Riddle of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with simple assault against family member, incapacitated adult abuse or neglect, stalking in violation of protective orders, and simple assault. Malik Stokes, 22 of Flint, Michigan, charged with false pretenses, shoplift altering price tags, obtaining money by false pretenses, financial transaction proceeds from known felony activity, and grand larceny. Jamal Brazil, 25 of Flint, Michigan, charged with financial transaction proceeds from known felony activity, obtaining money by false pretenses, and grand larceny.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
Thanks so much for sticking along around Martinsville, Henry County's #1 newscast. Up next is your obituary report, and as always, this is presented by our friends at Bassett Funeral Service.
Harbor Towing and Recovery is expanding. 4173 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville. Harbor now offers custom tire and wheels with advanced technology. Automotive repair? No problem for Harbor. From simple repair to major semi-trucks, Harbor's got you covered. Oil changes, brakes, front end alignment on any size vehicle or trucks. And remember, 24-hour towing. So you tell the police to call Harbor Towing, 276-632-2580.
Bassett Funeral Service was founded in 1996 by Darrell B. Martin and Paul T. Kennedy Jr. We started as a small funeral home in Bassett, and in 2007 we went to one of the largest funeral homes in Martinsville and Henry County. We started with 3,200 square feet, and in 2007 went to over 20,000. Bassett Funeral Service is located at 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway in the town of Bassett. 276-629-1770.
Carlisle is an independent college preparatory school located in Axton, Virginia. Founded in 1968, the school sets the standard for excellence in education. At Carlisle, we provide a challenging, nurturing, safe learning environment where students are encouraged to reach their true potential in the classroom, on the stage, or in athletics. You can afford a Carlisle education.
Are you looking for a big Southern breakfast or home-cooked meats and vegetables? Come join us at the Sirloin House, where we have a breakfast buffet 7 days a week and a lunch buffet Sunday through Friday. We've been serving this community since 2001 at 207 South Van Buren Road, Eden, North Carolina. Enjoy the buffet for only $10.49. Come see us at 207 South Van Buren Road in Eden, North Carolina, and follow us on Facebook for all our specials. Call us at 336-623-7778 for all your carry-out or catering needs.
How'd they take care of you today, sir?
Excellent, man, excellent. They're always good down here. They'll take time to go through and help tell you stuff you don't know if you have questions. And believe me, I've asked them plenty of questions.
How long have you been coming here?
2 or 3 years. I've seen ads, I've heard people talk about them, clean lot, come in here, get out without too much fear of having flat tires. I've been on some places where it's like, oh man, it's going to cost me more than I'm going to make. West pays more, that's for sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up on this Thursday edition. Thanks so much for spending part of your day watching BTW21 News. I'm going to head off now and get ready for the weekend review that'll be scheduled tomorrow on Friday. And there's a very special surprise. You don't want to miss it. Do stick around. Another half hour of news and much more local programming continues.
Life, the wonder, the mystery. With all the challenges we come across, sometimes we just need to sit back, relax, and enjoy a donut straight to the face. No matter what life throws at you, just remember there's always time for yourself and time to clean those coffee stains off your work shirt. Whether with friends or by yourself, the Daily Grind is here to help you come face to face with the challenges of your day and say,
checkmate.
Come on down to the Daily Grind in Uptown Martinsville.
Do you need a spiritual encounter? Tune in to Dr. Candace Smitherman, Thursdays at 10 a.m. and Sundays at 8 a.m. here on your neighborhood network, BTW21.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued, and we want you as a family to go home and think, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.